What up guys, DarkX Gakusai from the DarkX community here, and I have huge news. I'm finally able to record over my tablet so I can do video games for you guys. Um, but I will be starting off with segments, like one video each level. I will be doing a tutorial over some Magic the Gathering on Magic 2015, the app. I hope you guys enjoy that. I'll also be doing some Hearthstone, and I have enough gold, so I'm going to be doing not a lot, but a booster unraveling. Uh, so, if you guys, uh, what was I saying? Oh well. Here it is, the first part of the Magic the Gathering episode. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you until after the video, because I'm going to be doing an outro. What up guys? I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, let's move on to the actual game. If it'll load. Come on. Of course we're gonna have to choose Dark X Gaga side. Yeah, why not? Play a lot. I don't care. Let's go with the vampire. Because, why not? Vampires are cool. Thanks for playing. Ooh. Ooh. We'll unwrap those packs afterwards. Let's do this. The first battle. You are a planeswalker. Planeswalkers draw mana from lands. They visited and use that energy to summon creatures to defeat their rivals. In the Magic game, you'll use your creatures to attack your opponent or to block an attack. Continue. Welcome to Magic. You and your opponents take on the role of planeswalkers, powerful sorcerers who can magically travel between planes of existence. To win, you must defeat your opponent by bringing their life total down to 0. To do this, you will use a variety of tools, represented in the game as a deck of cards. All players have their own decks to play with. Your shuffled deck becomes your library for the game. Ooh, this is a pretty decent hand to start out with. At the beginning of the game, each player draws 7 cards. To take a closer look at your cards, double tap to zoom in. This is a basic land. This is what you use to summon your creatures. As you can see, Magic cards have many symbols and words. We'll explain what they mean as the game continues. Double tap to zoom out. To begin playing Magic, you must complete a series of quests. Each quest will be related to one of the 5 colors: white, red, black, green, and blue. I prefer blue-black. For the first quest, you're playing a green deck. Green's specialty is large, powerful creatures. Your opponent is Crimson Mage. Well, if this was a Pokemon battle, I'd be totally screwed. Haha! Anyways, to cast spells or summon creatures, you're going to need resources. In Magic, the main resource, mana, comes from lands. Every turn, you may play a land from your hand. Once you have enough lands on the battlefield, you'll have the mana you need to cast spells, including summoning creatures. A lot of reading. Play a land now. Since you don't have enough mana to cast any spells yet, we'll pass the turn to Crimson Mage. Fine by me. Combat phase. Main phase 2. End. Crimson Mage will also play lands to build the resources he needs to cast spells. He plays a mountain, red mana. Now he will cast a spell. No! No, bad goblin! Crimson Mage has summoned a creature. Attacking with creatures like Crazed Goblin is the major way players defeat their opponents. On every creature card, the bottom corner displays its power and toughness. If you guys will look at the bottom right hand, that's what it is. Power is used to deal damage to creatures and or you. And the second one is how much damage it can take before being marked for death and afterwards die when battle phase is over. Continue. Take a closer look at... Okay, I just did that. Really? I just explained this. Thank you, game, whatever. Toughness is the amount of damage needed to destroy this creature. Every spell has a mana cost. Summoning Crazed Goblin costs Crimson Mage a single red mana. It's represented by this symbol, which all you needed was to tap one land, putting off 1 mana to play that goblin. He had to use, or tap, as is referred to in Magic, his lands to pay to cast this spell. Tapped cards are turned sideways. They cannot be used a second time until your next turn. Mana costs can be more complex than Crazed Goblins. For example, Rumbling Baloth's mana cost is 2 colorless and 2 green. Summoning this creature will cost 4 mana, and 2 of the mana must be green. The 2 colorless means that you can use any color for that use. When a player gains control of a creature, it can't attack yet or do anything that requires tapping. This is called Summoning Sickness. These creatures will have a dizzy look to them. We can expect the Crazed Goblin to attack on Crimson Mage's next turn. Sorry for the stuttering. I don't really read this much out loud. Now it's your turn. Let's summon Colonian Tusker. To cast this spell, play a second land, and then choose Colonian Tusker. Which, this is a really good card. Because, oh, I didn't mean to skip that. Because normally, you don't find cards with that mana cost of 2 green with that power and toughness. This is a really decent card for what its drop is worth. End turn. Now, Crimson Mage will play a land and then attack us with the Crazed Goblin. Crazed Goblin's rules state that it must attack each turn, which I will zoom in for you guys. Crazed Goblin attacks each turn if able. Played another land. gonna swing? Yep, he's gonna swing. He has to swing. When a creature attacks, it taps and moves forward. Now you have a chance to respond with creatures you want to block with. You happen to have a creature on the battlefield that will block very well. If Crimson Mage's attacking creatures aren't blocked, you will take damage. Your Colonian Tusker can keep you safe. Creatures with Summoning Sickness can still block. Now block the Crazed Goblin. We'll do so. No! I don't want to do that. Block. Now pay attention, because it'll show you how damage and stuff is done. During the damage step, each creature deals damage equal to its power. Crazed Goblin will die, and the Colonian Tusker will survive. As viewed. At the end of every turn, each creature heals. Any damage dealt to creatures that is removed. He's ending his turn. Our draw. Always play a land. Never forget to play a land on your turn, because it may screw you over later in the game. Now we're going to swing at him with the Colonian Tusker. Because he doesn't have any creatures to block with, Crimson Mage will take 3 damage. Feel the rage of my beast! Yes! You don't have any spells that you can cast for now, so let's pass the turn. Oh, and if you guys ever get confused, in tournaments you don't tap to block a creature. I found this out recently, and that sucked because I didn't know that was a thing. But you do not tap your creature to block another. So don't ever do that. Okay, back to the game. Keep playing lands. Having lots of lands in play means you can cast even more powerful spells. As I stated earlier, like for example this Rumbling Baloth. 4 drop for 4/4. Or, in terms, 4 power, 4 toughness. Let's attack again. Send your Colonian Tusker into combat. Remember that you can't attack with your Rumbling Baloth yet, as it has Summoning Sickness. Attack! Defeat him, my beast! It's important to know that in Magic, you can only decide that your creatures are attacking an opponent. You don't have control over which of your opponent's creatures will block. Unless the card says otherwise, blocked creatures deal all damage to the creatures that block them. No damage is dealt to the defending player. Blocking with small creatures to not take any damage is sometimes a good strategy. Sometimes. Keep that in mind. Oh, he played a big and nasty. 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 Anyways, Bloodrock Cyclops. 3 drop for a 3/3. Bloodrock Cyclops attacks each turn if able. This time we're going to try something a little different. Instead of playing a land and casting a spell before combat, wait until after combat. Whatever you say. We're going to swing with Rumbling Baloth. I wouldn't attack with both, but it says I have to. Crimson Mage has decided to not block with his Bloodrock Roth Cyclops, so he'll take 7 damage. Awesome! That was like the stupidest decision ever. I wish I could just slap you across the face right now. You'll be in great shape to win if you cast this creature next. Now, what did this creature do? Oh, it's a 5-drop for a 3/7. That is a nice card. I like that. Crimson Mage will play a land and attack. This means he won't be able to block next turn. Stupid idea. Don't ever do that. Because he just set himself block. Hello, everybody. He set himself up for a murder. Now we're going to block him with our Ferris Band Centaurs, which is a 3/7 and kills the ogre. Or Cyclops, not ogre. I think I kind of failed that saying ogre entirely. All you need to do now is attack with everything, which I will do so. Attack and wreck his face. Victory is mine. Dark X Jokasai. Fatality. This is not Mortal Kombat. Anyways. I will unwrap those boosters you saw at the beginning of the game at the end of the tutorial. So be expecting that. But that is all for right now. Stay in tune for tomorrow. No! Well, crap. Tomorrow we will do that mission I accidentally just started, but today will be the first tutorial. I hope this helped you out a little more. If you guys like this video, leave a like, comment for suggestions or just to comment, and or subscribe to help us grow. And I will see you guys in the next video. Gogacide out.